morning. Welcome to Asunción, Paraguay. I wasn't allowed to get close. The guards over there said that I had to film from across the street. Not even across the street, I had to go to the corner, back up a little bit, keep a distance, and then I can film. But yeah, you're not allowed to film closely, which is pretty strange because there's a big distance from the sidewalk to the palace. But yeah, that's what they wanted, so I have to respect it. So I just filmed the outside, and now I'm just in the middle of, I guess you can say, downtown. But yeah, Asuncion is the capital of Paraguay. Founded about 500 years ago in about 1524, if I'm not mistaken. This city is actually older than Buenos Aires. Apparently, Buenos Aires was found from here. Well, it was founded from out of Asunción. From Asunción, they went into Buenos Aires. Whoa, it's gnarly where I'm at. Well, if you've been watching me for a while now, you know that I go to random places without knowing where I'm at, and I kind of just figure it out as I go. I'm gonna go walk around a bit. Let's see what I get into. I'm gonna go straight down. Why not? There's no lights here, so I gotta just run for it. Holy fuck. A lot of buildings. So this is the capital of Paraguay. Founded 1524. I'm gonna Google that real quick. I wanna see if I got that right. 1524, I believe, 500 years ago. No, todo bien, dale. Oh no, I was completely off. Asuncion was founded 1537. My apologies. Still practically almost 500 years ago. I'm trying to compare it to another city that I've been to in Latin America. It reminds me, I don't know, honestly. This is pretty unique. It looks pretty different. Oh, look at this. That's pretty cool. This umbrella theme is used practically in every freaking country on earth, especially in Latin America. It's gone very, it's very popular. They have it in Dominican Republic and Colombia. It's used often. It's very common. I'm trying to think of a city that I can compare it to, or a country. But it's a bit unique for sure. The architecture, the buildings, it's definitely something you don't see every day. Hola. Yeah, I decided to go to that palace, Palacio de los Lopez. It's a palace that was built by the first president of Paraguay, who ruled the country for about 20 years. His son, who was Francisco Solano Lopez, took over the country after his father died and became the second president of Paraguay in 1862. And the reason I mention this guy is because he ruled Paraguay from 1862 to 1870. But from 1864 to 1870, Paraguay, Argentina, Brazil, and Uruguay were all at war. It was called the War of the Triple Alliance. And Paraguay fought practically all of its neighbors by itself. Paraguay fought Brazil, Argentina, and Uruguay all by itself in a 6-year-long war. And Francisco Solano Lopez practically dragged his country into a very deadly, devastating conflict where apparently up to 90% of the male population of Paraguay died. It's one of the most brutal conflicts, or the most deadly conflict in Latin America, I would say, I would argue. In the Americas, to be honest. The United States hasn't, well, I guess if you count the American Civil War, that's probably the deadliest conflict in the Americas. But definitely the Paraguayan War is second. But it was a very devastating conflict that lasted 6 years. And it has impacted Paraguay to this day. He remains a controversial figure. But that palace was built by his father, and it stands there to this day. Some may admire him, some hate him. It depends on who you ask. But it's very unfortunate that that had to happen. But that's history. I love history, so I read a lot about it, and it's very interesting that such a small country was able to fight its neighbors that were much larger and much more powerful, like Brazil and Argentina. So it's pretty bizarre. The war lasted a very long time, and small Paraguay was able to put up a big fight, a huge fight against the Empire of Brazil and Argentina. It's wild if you think about it, because Paraguay is very small next to Brazil and Argentina. But they fought 6 long years.